Let's go. Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal PeaceLoveMusic with another episode of the Let's Go Good Morning Show, brought to you live by DeOrganized Media, partnership with our awesome friends at BitcoinLive, Decentralized Broadcasting. It is Monday. I might start doing hair down every Monday. I think that's what I'm going to do. Hair down. The weekend is not long enough, so I'm going to get to work, but I'm going to keep the hair down on Monday mornings from now on. There will not be a show next Monday, by the way. We will actually be, I will be on a plane at this time Monday heading into Vegas, and we will be live streaming official from the main event. Several satellite events going on with our ecosystem. We are super excited. We will be at base camp for us will be at DeOrganized House, graciously sponsored by Zest Protocol. We're super psyched about that and really appreciative of Zest helping us out with some of the logistics of getting there and being there. We're so excited about being at Vegas. We're so excited about the response to what we're doing here. Bringing you guys the news and information about what's going on in our ecosystem on a daily basis. Friendly reminder, this is a news and information show. We are providing news, information, some education, hopefully some entertainment. Generally speaking, that's really what it all revolves around, right? It's got to be news, but also entertaining and good news, or valuable news. That being said, we are not providing financial advice This is not a financial advice show. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not qualified to be a financial advisor. Always do your own research. Never invest money you cannot afford to lose. And that being said, the numbers this morning having a little bit of a correction after an awesome closing to the week, by the way. Don't get scared, friends, when nothing goes up linearly. And we've actually had an incredible run the last couple of weeks. Really the last few months for stacks in general, but Bitcoin coming in at 102,959. Let me actually just double check what that number is, because that was close to like 45 minutes ago. I just want to double check and see if we're still dropping. 102.5, so still in the same ballpark, a little bit down. I don't think we're going to go a whole lot further down than this. You never know, though, and always be prepared. And on one of the spaces, the homie Jeremiah has been running some spaces and getting a lot of great chatter going on. And he had a space this morning, and the guys were talking about, taking profits, and remember to take profits. And, I kind of put out the idiom or the adage of, no one ever went broke taking profits. It's important to make sure that you are taking profits and you're doing what you can to make sure that you're getting ahead, that when you make the good choices, that you keep making good choices. Don't FOMO into stuff. If you feel like you might have missed the opportunity, you probably did. And don't forget to take profits when you get them, because I've held a lot of tokens up and back down. Doesn't always go up, doesn't always come back up after it goes back down. And so always take profits. Bitcoin coming in at 102,959. Stacks at 83.50. Holding on to the number 62nd spot by market cap and coin market cap. Fear and Greed Index actually up a little bit to 71. And the top three gainers over the last 24 hours are Monero, Pax G Gold Token, and XOpt, which is the Tether gold stable. It's not a stable, but it's matches the price of gold, I believe. So gold's up apparently, and that is the numbers for general Bitcoin numbers. Stacks. When you stack STX, you earn BTC. SBTC is programmable Bitcoin for DeFi. Stacks has fast, low-fee transactions, proof of transfer security, and native Bitcoin rewards. Tell your friends. In the Stacks DeFi ecosystem today, Hermetica is offering 14% yield on USDH with $5.67 over $5.5 million in total value locked on the platform. They have a really fresh new user interface over there. If you're not taking advantage of Hermetica and you're getting into stable coins, it's definitely worth a check out. DCA, dollar cost average into Bitcoin, stacks, runes, and more effortlessly over at Bitflow.finance. And now Bitflow has added a major upgrade to its liquidity platform with the launch of Flex Pools. Flex Pools allows users to provide liquidity in any ratio while benefiting from ultra-low slippage. There is a perp dex now on Stacks. Velar has launched their long-awaited perp dex, and now you can engage in perp dex trading or perp trading over at Velar. You can stake your Velar, pair your favorite tokens with SBTC, earn yield, and trade other Stacks tokens on Velar. Alex Labs X-Link Bridge is now protocol with the aim of facilitating cross-chain swaps directly between Bitcoin and USDT and AUSD stablecoins. If you're looking to move your Bitcoin around and or engage in multiple chains, the bros at Protocol have you back. They've got you covered. Head over to Protocol for all your bridging needs. Zest is offering 4.41% yield on SBTC. That's right, you can earn 4.41% yield on Bitcoin right now on Stacks over at Zest. Today's highest yield at Zest is 23.34% on USDA. That's Arcadico's dollar stablecoin. Over at StackingDAO, you can earn 7.46% on STX and with STX, 7.91% yield in native BTC with regular stack staking through StackingDAO, or 7.24% with rewards in SBTC with their STX BTC product. The top 3 stacks token gainers on stxtools.io in the last 24 hours. I don't think I changed this. I think this is actually the same numbers from last week. So I'm going to head over to STX Tools. We got Skullcoin, Trio, and Jindo are the top 3 gainers on STX Tools. STXtools.io, by the way, is a great place to go do your own research. We have a couple of awesome tools. Shout out STX Watch as well, which is utilizing the STX Tools API to draw some of their data. Great stuff going on with STX Tools. And that is the place to go to do your research. What is happening in the Stacks ecosystem today? We have, as always, we had another great turnout for the whatever morning space. We did do a small space drop utilizing the BoostX Chrome extension created by our awesome friends over at BoostX, Crypto Dude, Crypto Smith. Shout out. We dropped a little bit of RuCoin on the community this morning, and had a great conversation, nice little warm up, just getting the flow going with Binta and friends all tuning in. We have our show every Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 9:30. At 9:30, we play Find2Earn rounds with Xenitron, the Game Master, sponsored by Ru, Leo, Bitcoin Pepe, Meme Coin, Fact Fun, and Flat Earth Token. It's a great time. And then at 10 a.m., Rubes, the founder of Leo Coin, will be coming on to chat with us about what's going on in their ecosystem. He's also the founder of STX Tools, by the way. Tremendous actor in the space. So looking forward to chatting with Rubes. I believe there's some other stuff going on today, but I'm not positive of all the other things, except I do know every Monday, like every other Monday, Monday through Friday, at 7 p.m., we have the DeOrganized Nightly Show with GPSC and friends. And that is the calendar. Let me just double check the Stacks calendar page. Yep, there's nothing extra on there right now either. So that is our calendar for the day. And let me just double check. Oh, reminder, if you guys have a space, an X space, an event series, a live stream that you're doing that you want the community to know about, you can head over to deorganized.media, create your own user account, and we'll add your events to the community calendar free for everyone. You get more visibility and let our audience know what's happening. Whether it's a one-time event or a recurring series, we've got you covered. Head over to deorganized.media. And if there's going to be some updates coming to the website, our amazing codename Satoshi Dev is going to be working on some things on the project. So if the site is down, just be a little bit patient. Maybe come check it out in a couple hours, and there'll be some new things on there. But you got to have an account to get on the calendar, and it's simple. It doesn't cost anything. It's just a simple wallet connection. So head on over there. Bitcoin briefly broke through the $107,000 mark over the weekend, driven by continued institutional interest and inflows from spot ETFs. The surge was short-lived, however, as prices quickly reversed to around $103,000 amid a cascade of liquidations totaling more than $670 million across major crypto exchanges. The sudden whipsaw movement served as a stark reminder of the volatility still present in the crypto market, even as it gains mainstream legitimacy through traditional financial instruments. So another thing on that, yeah, it's always important to take profits. Don't forget to take profits. And no one ever went broke taking profits. But also, if you're trying to trade on a short-term time frame, the volatility can bite you very quickly, just as easily as it gave you some profits. That's why you don't want to forget to take your profits. Coinbase Global will officially join the S&P 500 index today, replacing Discover Financial Services. That's amazing. This marks a significant milestone for both the exchange and the broader crypto industry, as it becomes the first crypto-native company to enter the prestigious index. The move is expected to draw billions in new investment from passive index funds, cementing Coinbase's role as a pillar of institutional crypto exposure. Market analysts view this development as a sign of crypto's growing integration into the global financial system. And that's really what this boils down to: is crypto's being integrated, crypto's being added, crypto is being adopted, crypto's going mainstream. The used to be pariah Coinbase, nobody wanted to touch Coinbase early on. They had some issues, by the way. Coinbase has been around for a while now, and they've done well. They've grown as a centralized exchange. They are a centralized exchange, and they serve a strong purpose because they tie TradFi to the burgeoning DeFi ecosystem that's growing up around Bitcoin. And without TradFi adoption, there's no transcendence, there's no inclusion. This is what we need. I know people don't necessarily like it, but it's what we need. And it's big that Coinbase is moving up. The Chicago Mercantile Exchange, CME, is set to launch regulated futures contracts for XRP today, bringing Ripple's token into the same institutional trading framework as Bitcoin and Ethereum. Not entirely. This move is expected to improve liquidity, attract institutional speculators, and signal growing confidence in XRP's legal clarity following Ripple's partial legal win over the SEC. Analysts suggest the new futures could help stabilize price volatility and further legitimize XRP as a tradable financial instrument for funds and market makers. That's all true. However, my experience, and anyone that remembers when Bitcoin first got adopted or added to CME, didn't actually result in short-term positive price action. It was what didn't go that way. So just beware. That might not trigger a run for XRP. Keep your eyes open. The European Commission has revised its 2024 Eurozone GDP forecast downward from 1.3% to 0.9%. That's low. Citing mounting trade tensions with the U.S. as a major headwind. Ongoing tariff disputes, particularly around tech and auto exports, have clouded economic outlooks for key member states like Germany and France. The Commission also warned of continued inflationary pressure and tepid consumer confidence. Financial markets across Europe opened in the red this morning on the news. Downward projections don't necessarily mean anything except for that they're expecting lower growth. They could be sandbagging a little bit so that then they can be like, oh, look, we did better than we were expecting. But the world's financial markets and economy is shifting. So you're going to see different results over time, and we'll see what happens with it. But I wouldn't be super, super concerned. Moody's Investors Services downgraded the U.S. long-term credit rating from AAA to AA1 late last week, citing growing fiscal deficits, rising interest burdens, and political instability. Plus, they hate Trump. The downgrade marks the first such move from Moody's since 2011 and comes amid renewed debt ceiling debates and warnings about long-term government spending. They didn't raise it when we raised the debt ceiling last time. While the move is largely symbolic, it could influence bond markets and institutional investment strategies going forward. Treasury yields rose slightly following the announcement. It's all politics, my friends. It's all politics. Oh, I have the wrong ETF flows report. I got that wrong. Hold on a minute, man. I'm slacking. Not getting my stuff done in the right order or all exactly at the right time. Let me just double check. I know I have that here handy somewhere. Oh, how are you guys going to know? So Bitcoin net inflows of approximately $608 million last week. BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust, IBIT, led the pack, and Ethereum actually had net inflows of around $42 million last week, signaling renewed institutional interest in Ethereum. So last week was a good week. We all knew that, but the ETFs don't lie. And we still had net inflows, which cements turning that trend around. For a while, we weren't having net inflows. SBTC is going bigger. It's happening this week. 2,000 more BTC is coming for the Stacks ecosystem, bringing the total to 5,000 BTC, with previous caps filling fast and the recent opening of SBTC withdrawals. This next phase refuels the growing wave of Bitcoin DeFi. More BTC, more users, more utility. Stacks is leveling up the future of decentralized Bitcoin finance. That is happening this Thursday. We are going to have more BTC. Stacks will probably be the number one ecosystem with real actual Bitcoin locked for layer twos. Stacks is the leading layer two on Bitcoin. And there's a reason, and it's obvious. The ecosystem keeps delivering. I mean, it's just been amazing. If you haven't been paying attention, you should definitely take a look at Stacks. Recently, it was BitGo and HexTrust both launched custody and stacking support for STX. STX was listed on Bitfinex. The first couple of SBTC cap launches went within 24 hours. They filled up. There's huge demand for getting Bitcoin into Stacks and deploying it into the real robust Bitcoin DeFi ecosystem we have on Stacks. And then also withdrawals for SBTC opened up very quietly. No one's taken it. Less than 1% of the total value of BTC in Stacks left once withdrawals were open, because nobody wants to take it out of Stacks. Why would you? You can just have it sitting there and earn interest. It's got the same, you got Bitcoin finality, so essentially the same security as Bitcoin. And also SWI adopting SBTC. So now that's Solana, SWI, Aptos, all are adopting SBTC as a legitimate Bitcoin asset. And these developments prove Stacks isn't just promising, it's producing results and delivering. The Stacks ecosystem is where it's at. And we got it's not just SBTC, guys. We have Zero Authority DAO, On-Chain Reputation, and Gig Marketplace with their partner with TradeJam. And they're launching their V2 this week on Friday. They will be launching V2 with their new enhanced features aimed at empowering users to build and manage their on-chain reputation more effectively. We have BoostX. If you guys aren't familiar with BoostX, BoostX is a Chrome extension. As long as you have it added to a Chrome or Chrome extension compatible browser with your Stacks wallet, browser extension wallet, you can actually connect your wallet to X and send and receive Stacks and Stacks tokens to people on X as easy as liking a post. And almost all of the notable Stacks tokens are available. You can drop Stacks, SBTC, all of our sponsors for Find2Earn. You got everything on there. You can absolutely participate now, and there's more coming. You can drop NFTs. You're actually going to be able to mint NFTs using BoostX. And more functionality might even be coming around the corner outside of X. So check out BoostX. Rozar's Charisma platform. If you have been paying attention, the founder of Charisma has been quietly leveling up the Stacks ecosystem, and now it's starting to blaze. His new Blaze subnet delivers near instant low fee transactions directly through user Stacks wallets, opening the door to real-time on-chain experiences. Rozar has also rolled out fiat on-ramps for direct STX purchases via debit card, meme roulette game, meme coin-backed stablecoins, decentralized liquidity pools, and more, all tied into a creator-first viral content engine. Charisma isn't just a platform anymore. It's a playground for what's next on Bitcoin. Keep your eye on this one. Definitely keep your eye on this one. FactFun has officially launched its meme launch platform, allowing users to deploy meme tokens with built-in bonding curves, refundable pre-launch phases, and automatic AMM graduation. The first token, FactFun, debuted a few weeks back, hit its curve cap within couple, I think within a day, within 24 hours or shortly thereafter, marking a wildly successful kickoff. The model blends virality with security, offering a safe entry point for meme creators and early buyers over at Fact Fun. And a huge shout out to Rafa for what he's building over there. I love the pre-launch phase with the seats and everything. It's really amazing stuff he's got working on there. BNS1, if you're looking for a BNS name, which you need to participate with BoostX, by the way. Yeah, you have to have a BNS name attached to your Stacks wallet, which is super cheap, easy to get. You can head on over to BNS.1 to claim your own .btc, .stx, or other BNS name and lock in your digital presence on Bitcoin. The latest platform upgrades include a sleek new interface, improved marketplace features, and smoother management tools, making it easier than ever to buy, trade, and rep your BNS across the ecosystem. Find2Earn meta is here, and if you guys haven't been paying attention, Find2Earn has been just an amazing development. Huge shout out to Xenitron, the game master, my friend, the creator and founder of Skullcoin. And Find2Earn is an adaptation of the model of Skullcoin, but to be able to play in social media. And it's really great. If you guys haven't been paying attention, at 9:30, we're looking at just about a half an hour from now, we will be launching new live game rounds. So come on in. Check it out. You do have to have a BNS name to get paid. If you are a winner for the first time and you haven't played before and you don't have a BNS name, we'll sponsor our new BNS name for you as well. So definitely check us out. And that'll be on this stream in 30 minutes. We just keep the stream going, and we'll be doing Find2Earn in about 30 minutes. Also, want to just shout out Boom Wallet. If you missed your opportunity to get your free boom.boom.btc subdomain, you can still get one over at Boom now. Just head over to boom.money/reserve, get yourself set up for your Boom account. And that's a new wallet functionality coming to Stacks. And I'm really psyched about what Dan Trevino and the Boom team is working on over there. With that, I've been rambling and going too slow on my news this morning. Good morning, nobody famous. I love you so much. Good morning, Isaac. How are you today, man? Thank you. I do have some wavy hair. It's running out on the top. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might have to get it cut. Good morning, Wagme. What's up, man? What's up? How are you today, man? Pip Lord in the house. What's up? Shout out. I love our community so much. We just have so many chads and everyone comes out and we are all supporting each other. That's really what the beauty of this all is that everyone gets together and we collaborate and we support and we help out. We're honest. We provide honest feedback, by the way. We don't all just say, oh yeah, that's awesome, when it's not. You know, we ask questions and we try to help make things better. And that's building a great ecosystem of awesome apps that are going to work and work for what the people want them to work with. So definitely get out and join. If you're looking for an ecosystem where you can fit in, come to Stacks and find your spot, because we have spots for you. Really love our ecosystem, and I'm just going to bring in the homie. Been waiting patiently while I'm talking forever and ever. Good morning, GP. How you doing today, man?
Good morning, dude. I think on the other side of that take is that you're providing great information and keeping us in the know, man. It's needed. So
I hope so.
You're doing justice by the community, man. Don't sweat it. Yeah, dude. Really excited for the Stacks Town Hall tomorrow to hear a little bit about the roadmap.
What time is that on tomorrow? 11?
Yeah, it's gonna be at 11 a.m. Yeah, so I'm excited for that one. The SBTC cap was the cap raise was pushed back from last Thursday to this Thursday. To accommodate a new institutional grade custody provider, so their clients can take part in this new cap raise. So
right.
Excited to hear more about that.
Yes, there's all sorts of roadmap stuff coming. What I understand, I don't have the alpha on it. I just know that there's a bunch of roadmap stuff coming tomorrow. They're going to be talking about that, and I've never been more bullish than I am right now on Stacks and the Stacks ecosystem. They're just doing it. They're doing it right. Even like we could have launched the cap last week, by the way. Like that absolutely could have happened. It was literally just about making sure that a new partner, a new custodial institutional custody partner, and participate in it and deploy into DeFi when they get their SBTC, which means that there's more demand. So my expectation, and I don't have any information on this, nobody's told me anything on it, I'm literally just speculating, but I don't think it'll be more than like a few weeks after this cap raise till they just open up the cap. It's probably going to, the next one will just be cap open, and there's going to be even more Bitcoin coming in then. I think there's super bullish. This is absolutely bullish. Some people see a delay as possibly being bearish, a bearish move, or like a little bit of a FUD event, but in this case, it really is not. It's absolutely not. So fade Stacks at your own peril. I think you got it on discount today, under 85 cents this morning. So
yeah, it's like it hit like 81 cents, something like that. Sub dollar Stacks is still. I'm thinking that people didn't really like react to it like FUD. It was more like, okay, well, there's a new liquidity waiting to get into the ecosystem, and a new institutional grade company that's interested in getting involved. So, the way that it was worded was very nicely. I think people are curious. Me and Shiflet were also talking. What's up, Mel? Good morning.
Mel.
We were talking, and the Grayscale Stacks Trust, their 1 year anniversary also lands on the 22nd. So we were kind of putting our tinfoil hat on, trying to figure out who this new big institutional grade company that's getting involved in Stacks could be.
We call that synchronicity, by the way, because that was not planned. It just happened that way.
Yeah. So like, who knows? Who knows, right? We'll hear more about it tomorrow.
How you doing this morning, Mel? Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, I did. Thanks. And you? How did the house invasion go? I mean, invasion.
Oh, well, we have to find a new buyer, but that's okay. We have to find a new buyer. I haven't told my seller yet. I hope she's not watching. This isn't how she finds out. But
awkward.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. It's just how, nothing's done until it's done. That's just how it goes. Like until you close, you got nothing. It's just more work to do until you're done. Which is fine. Yeah, well, I have another buyer. I have a backup buyer that might not have bought a house over the weekend that might be interested, and maybe we'll just swap out contracts. But we'll see how it goes. The big news for me for this weekend was my oldest turned 29 years old yesterday. So I'm so old. I have my oldest is actually closer to GPSC and then me by like 10 years.
That is crazy stuff. And I said I was in the chemist on the weekend. My son is sick. And I said to the lady behind the counter, my husband was phoning, and I was like, I'm sorry to take this. I love my husband so much. And Hayden and myself and my son were laughing. And so then I said to her, yeah, I've known him since blah, blah, blah. I've known him since 1995. And the girl behind the counter goes, oh, that's the year I was born. And I was thinking, like, she must be about my age.
Yeah, no, that's actually that's my oldest was born a year after that. So 96 was when I graduated high school in 95.
Wow. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, I had a lovely weekend, super relaxing. My husband's been on tour. That's why I haven't been on the shows. Remember I said. So he came back on Friday, and so he's off for a couple of weeks, which is great. So I had like a self-care Sunday. and I make my own. I make my own skincare products and hair care products and all that stuff. And so yeah, I was just testing out products. It was so lovely.
Nice. If you're into that sort of thing, you know.
I'm a girly girl. I like to mess around with, I don't know, I know, like, you know, your skin is kind of your biggest organ, right? So whatever you put, like I followed this guy, Dr. Joshi, and it's like, he says, if you can't eat it, then you shouldn't put it on your skin. You basically just, and all the products.
That's probably a good philosophy to some degree. If it's not, if it's toxic, it probably shouldn't be on your skin.
No, if you can't eat it, then so basically, I was like putting a mask on yesterday, and I was licking it off my lips because it was so delicious. Anyway, is that your real hair?
I'm gonna match Mel this morning with my. This is my real hair. Real hair.
No.
You didn't know? Yeah. I haven't had a haircut since probably nearly 10 years.
Leave it down so you look like me. Let's see. No ways, Peace.
Wow.
Since the fish.
We have good kitty and good peenie now.
He looks like a deadhead.
What's up, Wagme in the house? How are you doing today, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Awesome. I'm coming in from a coffee shop, so apologies if you hear any background noise.
No, that's awesome, man. Yeah, you know what? We can do it anywhere, you know, and love having you. Love having you join us in the morning and the night, whenever you're available, man. Happy to have you. Rosar also joining us this morning. What's up, brother? How you doing today, man? Did you create something else awesome this weekend, or were you having some time off?
Yeah, the bar is continuously getting raised.
Yeah, the pressure is on. It's like, what have you built, Rosa?
Yeah, it's
Come
like,
on.
yeah. So you solved fucking quantum mechanics yesterday. What do you got for us now, Rosar?
I just woke up, so.
Sleeping all
How
weekend.
could you sleep at a time like that?
Dude, we played meme roulette on Friday. We had a blast. We pumped this meme coin crystals to like 70,000%. It was like $7 million market cap.
It's on the top of StackingDAO now. It's number one by market cap.
Yeah,
What did I miss?
You're
I missed
selling
it.
crystal on the live stream?
facts.
That's right.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
You know what happened? Hey guys, am I like not connected to my mouth? I mean, I really shouldn't take
I've
mushrooms.
often
before
wondered
the show.
that. No, just kidding.
Yeah, don't
on
take
my end-
shrooms before the news.
No, you look synced up to me. Your
synced?
video and audio seem to be synced up to me.
Are you saying you're trapped and your mouth is being controlled by something else?
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, isn't that how you all are?
I love
I'm
how
not in control of what comes out my mouth.
This is right. This is Mel establishing plausible deniability for anything she's previously said.
Guys, I don't know what the fuck's going on, ever. You just heard what I said.
Yeah, talk to the other personality. Good cat.
Yeah, but how can we believe what you're saying now then?
You can't. Guys, guess what? My big news is Gamma. You know, they've got a publication called The Edit.
I didn't know that.
Now you do. Now you do.
Oh yeah.
I had 2 pieces published
Hey.
in their latest newsletter. One is a short version of my article on memeism, and the other one is all about AI. But how's that?
That's awesome. That
Get
is awesome. It's about time that you got some of your stuff being picked up.
I know.
Right,
I
for what's
emailed now with my new found confidence as a journalist. I emailed the Bitcoin magazine. I was like,
What I guess
Can't believe you all laughed.
No, yeah, I see you just shooting your shot. That's a good thing.
I like
You like
It's
all
ambitious.
laughed at the same time.
It's
I'm
ambitious.
serious.
I didn't laugh.
Good thing, I promise.
Well, I laughed because I knew
I did.
I knew that you were there was a flaunt towards them with that. I understand.
Yeah,
I understand.
I know why you all laughed.
Have you submitted
laughed
to-
with shock. You laughed
Have
with
you-
shock.
Have you submitted to Beta magazine?
Appreciation.
Gamma.
No,
No,
no. But I will. Maybe we should make one.
we should make Beta magazine.
Yeah. That's actually a good idea.
This would be great.
Wagme, I want to ask you because you might know when we were talking about the roadmap and the town hall tomorrow, you mentioned WASM. Do you know anything about? Is that actually on the agenda potentially for tomorrow, or are you just kind of speculating?
I'm speculating on that. I just know from like previous town halls that has been like a topic of conversation and the development around it. So I imagine there's probably more things coming. I'll do some searching real quick in the background because I think they put something out there. But I have to double check real quick.
Yeah, no, I mean, I haven't heard a lot of conversation about it recently, but that actually is, of all the actual stuff that's going on with the ecosystem, a Clarity WASM virtual machine would be very interesting towards further development of the ecosystem. Actually, Rosa, I'd love to hear your opinion on that. Does that even matter at this point? Or are you what is your opinion about the potential for a Clarity WASM machine, virtual machine?
I mean, I think it's good overall. Doesn't affect me too much, but
It wouldn't change what you're doing because you're building with Clarity and or you're already, but it might add more people to the ecosystem in general because it's easier to code on stacks.
Oh shit! A Biff says that you guys appeared in my YouTube algorithm.
Let's
That's
go. We are trying, guys. By the way, we are trying to grow the YouTube channel. It's a little harder to break into on there now. We have a lot of followers, but most of our viewership comes on X, and of course, we love that because it's actually more interactive for us anyway. With the advent of stuff like Boost X and all of that, the ecosystem's there, but it really would help if you guys aren't following us on YouTube. It's at DeOrganized on YouTube, and tune in on YouTube every so often. It does help us reach that algorithm on YouTube a little bit more. But we have actually a very large audience already for a Monday morning, so I think people are starting to find us more and more.
Mel, what do you think about WASM? What do you think about WASM?
Well, I think that I should probably learn about it.
I asked because I don't.
That is
know, but
not in my wheelhouse, I'm
Yeah.
afraid.
It sounds like Wizards and Warriors.
Yeah, it sounds like a
on the
weird thing, like I
blockchain.
want to squat it. I mean, not squat it, swat it. Oh my God. My mouth is not
Damn.
connected today. I apologize to all the viewers.
Plausible deniability.
Let me. So I'm going to give you guys a layman's description of what it is, and
Yes, please.
I owe my understanding first to a bunch of the developers on Stacks have talked with me about this too. But first, I want to shout out Jin, OG from the Node Rocks community and creator of Bitscape, the Bitscape platform, and he explained to me WASM stands it's for WebAssembly, and it's the technology that allows apps to run in the browser. So like what we're actually working here with Restream, and I'm just assuming, I don't really know. I don't have the technical background knowledge to really know. But with Restream, we're streaming through a web-based app. I don't actually have to download an app to my machine to run Restream. That's all made possible by WebAssembly development, which allows the app to be built and compiled online in the web, so that you don't actually have to have it on your machine, and it can run programs from the browser. So how that's being applied, or one of the main reasons why that's impressive or interesting for blockchain development, is that it allows any WebAssembly compatible language to be used to build apps for whatever the WASM compatible chain is. So Clarity, having a WASM compatible Clarity virtual machine will allow people to develop in other programming languages, or if it's an app that's already been developed in another programming language for another chain, those can be much more easily transported into the Stacks ecosystem and run on the Stacks blockchain through WASM.
And is this what you guys just said now? So is there a town hall with Manib tomorrow?
There is.
Yes.
Okay.
11 a.m. Eastern time.
Okay.
Stacks Foundation and Trust Machines.
Yeah, it's going on the calendar. This is serious, Mel.
It's gonna be
See,
a big
this is how we did it in 1995. It's called a pen, people.
This is how we
Paper.
did it.
11 a.m. Town Hall.
It's in red though. Shouldn't you use?
Yeah, we
Look at
need
this.
Britta, Kyle Ellicott.
She's not account keeping. It's not that big of a deal.
You know, one of the other things too, I'm interested to hear about. I've been seeing a lot of movement around Stacks BNS and naming convention, and how they're gonna, I think it's expand the zone file. So what that means is, like right now, how we got MrWagney.btc, you would be able to associate, I guess, essentially more metadata. So like, hey, this is my website. This is my, whatever I want to type in a description box. Like all those elements could also tie back to a BNS. I think they're, that's something that's at the center of debate too.
Here's my EVM wallet.
Yeah, multiple wallets.
Yeah, it's really actually awesome stuff. We've had Eric, Snazzy, we had the whole BNS. We have had a couple of BNS panel discussions. Very, very awesome stuff that they're building there. And the zone file expansion isn't, it's the next step in just providing more functionality to BNS names. But yeah, I think that they've done an exceptional job. They put a lot of time and effort. There's been a lot of input from a bunch of people. I know Larry Celebra was part of it. Dan Trevino was putting work in on it. Set Patos at Zeus, they were all involved because they were involved in the original launch of V2. So yeah, super exciting stuff with BNS as well. And you guys should absolutely, if you're watching this and you do not have a BNS name, super cheap, super easy. You go over to BNS.1 and you can mint a .btc name for 2 stacks. You can mint a .stx name for like 0.14 stacks. So it's like 10 cents to get a BNS name. And then you can participate in BoostX. I dropped a little bit of RuCoin this morning in the morning space. And if all you have to do is have a .btc or a .stx name in your X handle, or not your X handle, but your X name. And anyone, if you're in a space and somebody decides to drop some stacks tokens, you're going to get a percent share of that. So get a BNS name. Definitely pays to participate. And then there's going to be more, like Wagney said, there's going to be all sorts of more functionality coming. So they'll probably talk about that. They're going to talk about SBTC. They're probably going to talk about Vegas because that's coming up next week. And they got the I keep forgetting what the Stacks event is called. That's on I think the Wednesday night or Tuesday night. I can't remember now. But there's all sorts of stuff.
I think it's a mixture called Snacks.
No, that's Stacks.
You've got to send me photos, like blow by blow photos.
Watch out! What stays in Vegas?
Watch out! What stays in Vegas gets sent to Melanie, so be prepared.
Yeah,
blow by blow.
I'll delete. It'll be like
out.
burn after reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is so exciting.
Someone's swept like thousands of dollars worth of BNS names last night or something like that. I saw.
Oh, really?
So some whale out there is getting those bear market prices.
I think they'll eventually be like, am I like delusional thinking this, but that they'll eventually be like websites. So instead of having a .com, you'll have a .btc, and it'll kind of be your complete identity, like whatever you want to put on there.
So why can't I Why can't I like go to my .btc in the web right now? Why isn't that a thing?
Because you don't have it
I
pointed
believe.
anywhere.
Yeah, there's like the main domain registrar, I think, for Web 2
That's
stuff.
what I bought the beat.
I can.
Don't I? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's the domain registrar for Web 2 stuff. And that's kind of like what Trust Machines was doing with .locker.
Locker. Yeah. Whatever happened to Locker?
They're still around, and I think they just hit like their 20,000th registered name. And the value proposition with the .lockers is they have that bridge to the Web 2 side, and then also over here on the Bitcoin side, Web 3, they have that component, so you can kind of like link the two worlds. Now, in my personal opinion, .btc is like the full-blown decentralized way. But you got to have a path for that. So I have both personally. So it's exciting to see where this goes. And you mentioned about the website. That's also where I see this kind of stuff going. Is like I can have Mr. Wagme.btc be my website. Maybe even also be like maybe one day wallets embed messaging. And then you can just type in that as a username and then send me a message, or also find my wallet addresses if we're transacting any kind of way. That would be the ultimate state.
That's interesting.
Yeah, if I was raising for a crypto project, I would just find out how much it costs to, email everyone with a .btc and send them the prospectus.
But you could create an NFT and then airdrop it to everybody.
Well, I guess I can do that right now, right? If I wanted to email everyone with the .btc, I could make a list of all the .btcs and send them a Stacks Toshi. What is a quanta of Stacks?
It's U Stacks, right? Isn't it USTX?
I think it's a stick.
I think it's going to be very similar to what Dan. I think Dan is another genius, and I think it's going to be very similar to what he's building with Boom. So it's not exactly going to be like a website. I think it's going to be similar to how we would imagine a LinkedIn, but have much more to it. So you'll open your wallet and there will be kind of apps inside it, I think, and you'll kind of access those like one of them will be messaging, but it will all be linked somehow to, so people can go into your BTC address and message you. They can put money in it. They can, I don't know, something like that. I think it's going to be, because if you look what Dan's doing, he's building storefronts inside of the wallets,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're going to see more. Go ahead, Wagner.
Sorry, I got a little bit of a delay on my end. One of the things you can essentially send messages today. Whenever you're doing a transaction, there's a memo field, but it's restricted in character count, so it's not really like messaging. I imagine that's like if you wanted to notate what the transaction was for or something.
But I said if you want to put an offer in on an NFT as well, you can write a note to the people and go pretty please, man, I really need it.
But could I send a memo using SBTC, for example?
I imagine you could.
So there's a way to raise funds on Stacks. If you're raising on Stacks right now, there's probably an investor in the pool of active users of BTC.
The problem there is people don't see those memos unless they go look for them. There's no notification that you got a memo. It's not popping up,
Interesting.
Yeah.
I would think I would want it. I would think if I had a transaction in my wallet for which there was a memo, I would love to know. That could be your new inbox.
It also, I think, adds to the cost of the transaction if you put a memo. I think it adds to the transaction fee. Am I wrong about that? You guys know?
We wanted peer-to-peer cash. We just got more fees.
I remember a year or two ago when people were trying to chase down people that registered your BNS name. People were sending memos just trying to get people to entertain an offer, because those wallets were just dormant. When BNS first launched, people registered every name.
And other news.
Whose screen is this?
This is me. Wagme is saying, I'm just saying, Peace Love could pass for Brent Spinner in Independence Day if you had a lighter hair and blue eyes. I see it a little bit, kind of, not too much of a stretch. And then, of course, he goes show it GPSC. So just had to have a little love for Wagme real quick. I'll give this a like and a share. And then
You could be the scientist guy.
Yeah, instead of data, you could be data.
Dada. Actually, my youngest used to call me a lot when she was little. Dada. That's what she used to say. Now she doesn't want to talk to me. She starts.
Imagine
She's actually great.
Yeah, because data had
she loves me too, but she's a 13-year-old girl. She doesn't want to hear
Data
nothing
ever
from
try to
me,
have kids?
especially when I look like that guy. Jesus.
You know, from Star Trek, did Data ever try to have kids?
Who's Data?
The robot from Star Trek. I wonder if
Star Trek
he ever
Next
tried to have a
Generation,
girlfriend.
actually.
was that same
I'm
guy?
not a Star
Mhm.
Trek watcher.
It's the same guy. Brent Spiner. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Data?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Data.
Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. I just know he kind of got like he didn't meet a good end in Independence Day. That was a rough.
I can't remember.
Oh
Because-
yeah, the alien got him.
The alien got him and then like talked through him. It was not
Inside
cool.
the lab. Yep.
It's like, let
You
me
guys watch
out.
Three Body Problem? Have
I've
you watched
seen-
Three Body
yes.
Problem?
I've seen
I
it.
have.
I'm busy
Is that
watching
the
it.
alimony
You and
problem?
me, GP, we're always watching the same things. Remember I said Survivor the other day and you were watching it?
Yeah.
And now this.
Body Problem's interesting.
Is that like How to Have a Gumar?
Never
It's like
heard of it.
No.
Sci-fi show
Mm.
on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's good.
It gets a
Yeah.
little like it gets really like nerdy into like it gets pretty nerdy. I like it though. I like it.
Listen, I think nerds are the new rock stars. So anything nerdy to me, I think is hot.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to follow if you don't know
Yeah.
about the third body problem.
If you don't
and
have a brain,
stuff, yeah, dude. If you're just exactly,
Yeah,
right.
you need to, yeah. But I like programs like that. I mean, imagine that thing, that, I mean, we're going to get there one day, right?
We
I mean,
are.
that's not far off. Like where you just put something over, because I mean, if you look through an Oculus,
No, you're
anyway,
right. The
It's-
augmented reality / virtual reality is coming, and it's coming very fast. This has been an awesome conversation. It is time, I believe. The Game Master has arrived.
Are you growing your beard, Michael?
He's trying to fit in.
I guess.
Clearing
Yeah.
it out for Vegas.
I want to be more like Peace.
Yeah. Hot.
I was completely clean shaven on your show, and I haven't.
I know. I
Shapes.
know. That's what
Oh,
I said.
that's all you can do. Like that's it. That's his extent of.
That's the extent.
My
Oh,
oldest
yeah.
son has that. He doesn't have a. He can't. He can only kind of grow. Actually, he can't even fill in like what you have. I don't know why. Just
before we
Hmm.
get into the game and I have to dip, I want to remind everyone that the meme roulette is gonna come to its finale at the night show, so everyone should go and make their bets now before everyone else does.
meme
yeah.
roulette. How do they do that? That's on Charisma. Charisma.rocks.
lol.charisma.rocks.
lol.charisma.rocks is the meme roulette. You go basically.
Yes.
You're just. It's gambling. It's essentially gambling.
Yeah,
Right?
this is going to be
not-
the biggest one yet. It's been running since Friday night, so it's been running for like 3 days. It's already a pot of like, I don't know, $75 or something now.
Hey, that's interesting. Very interesting.
Could get bigger.
Yeah. How do
still
I
got
do it? Do I just put some stacks in there and then do a? How do I do it?
Theoretically, I mean, I could make it so you could put stacks in directly, but you want to have some charisma tokens ideally to start,
Okay.
because it uses subnet tokens to do the magic.
Okay, so I need charisma tokens, and then is that all I need?
And you go over to
basically, yeah.
lol.charisma.rocks.
And where do I get the charisma tokens?
You
There's
can
a
actually
buy
buy them on
button.
Charisma, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy them on Meme Roulette. They're at the top. Just press buy, load up top.
Ah, so I just
And
go.
then
Can you buy with
and
can you buy with a debit card, or is that still not?
You
That's
can
not
buy
all.
with a debit card on swap.charisma.rocks. There's so many ways.
There's so many ways to participate. All right,
There's
awesome.
so many
stuff.
ways to gamble. Excellent.
There's not. Yes. No,
I'm
but
trying
this
to
is
make
really
things
a
easy.
very
Easy to
interesting innovation. Very interesting innovation. I will be checking this out later on this afternoon and getting some input on there before the finale. And guys,
Not
tune into the
financial
link.
advice.
Just
Not
remember,
financial
it's,
advice. Not
you
financial
wanna-
advice.
you
This
want to
is-
bet earlier, because the people who bet earlier get their buys going earlier, so they get a better deal on the
This
bulk
is
buy
major degen advice, is what this is.
Oh, far out, guys.
It's not advice. This is not investment advice. This is a game. But
Early bird gets the worm.
early bird gets the worm.
It's a lot of fun.
Guys,
So we are
last-
here.
on
We
Friday-
have
on Friday, Crystals won, and now it's number 1 on Stacks Tools by market cap. It's at the top of the list. It's above everything else. Look, go look yourselves.
$7 trillion.
awesome stuff, man. I love it. I love it. Game Master, we have 6 rounds today.
GM, yeah, we have 6 rounds. Last round will be jackpot. So our jackpot current is 80 USD. So big win. Somebody will catch this treasure. Be
Nobody
ready.
won
We
on
have-
Friday either, right? So that's crazy. So you got a huge jackpot round for meme token coming. Whoever finds it is going to get paid for several days worth of games, double rounds, and what is it? 4 days of double rounds. So it's like $80 worth of meme token on the docket for the big round. Guys, first rule of Find2Earn, you have to like and share out the game, the stream, the live stream. So make sure you share out the live stream. Then we're going over to the Skullcoin BTC account on X. That's where the game rounds launch, and we're waiting for a countdown. First round is going to be a whitelist round. And Michael, are you going to share the first couple of rounds? Michael's going to show us how to play. He's going to share his screen, and show us how to get in and play Find2Earn. And the whitelist round is for new players. We do this every day. We give an opportunity for new players that haven't won, haven't played a lot yet. You get on the whitelist, and you have a segmented round where the regular players can't come and take your lunch. So you have an opportunity to play every day. And then we have open rounds after that for everybody to play. Of course, new players are welcome to play in the open rounds as well. But they do get a little bit more challenging with some of our pro players participating. So that being said, we're just waiting for Michael to bring up his screen.
If I can just, because I got to leave at 4 and I don't want to interrupt the game. But I just want to say, well, my time 4, sorry. I just want to show my show. This week, I'm going to be talking to, he is anonymous, but he is the curator at Sovereign Art. So if you are interested in finding out about Bitcoin ordinals and investing in art on Bitcoin, my show, Bitcoin and Beyond, is on Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. And like I said, this week we're going to be talking about Bitcoin art and specifically talking to the curator at Sovereign. And they specifically, their biggest collection is the Sense collection. So there you have it. Thank you very much.
That's going to be a really great one. That's Bitcoin and Beyond every Thursday, this Thursday and every Thursday at noon Eastern time, produced right here. And with the amazing Melanie, AKA Good Kitty, or used to be AKA Good Kitty. And she does an amazing job getting awesome awesome insights into who these people are, not just what they're building and what they're doing, but who they are and what's driving them there. So don't miss it.
Thanks, Peace.
And Game Master, are we just about ready to launch?
Yeah, let's play. Let's play the first double round for newcomers, the people who didn't won before. Let's go. We are ready to launch. Who want a countdown?
Michael, give us a countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Let's go. The game is on. This is double round for new hunters, for people who didn't win before. It's your opportunity to win flat Earth. And we will have one more whitelist round for our players who won before, just once or twice, and for our live panel if they want to play. Let's go. Today's very intense game. We have a big prizes, more than 100 USD in meme coins. Rest and profits. Okay, we have a player, Samuel Kalaya, who found this place. It's a first winner. And we have still no winner for this speed 55. Remember, you have to find the exact place. You have to find exact place.
Did you?
Okay, Dream Chaser was the first who find this.
This is the one with the canoes, or is it the other one?
Yeah, this is the one for the Dream Chaser is a winner for the first game.
So you
And
guys
Samuel
at speed
Samuel
limits.
was a second. He was later just for 6 seconds. And we have still to find this speed 55 speed limit. Read one, you find the crocodile. Congrats. It's very funny. Everyone can check read one. The link, he found the crocodile. It's like a bonus.
Oh, there's a bonus?
Yeah. We will send you the bonus for crocodile. We didn't realize there is a crocodile. Okay, let's go. Who will be first who found the 55 limit on the road? Okay, everyone found this first one, the winner's Dream Chaser for this one. Let's go. You have to go back to the road. Please let me share your pictures for today.
Yes, sir.
Okay, after this game. After this game.
You got a secret places. It's
Okay,
not-
we have a winner for this 55 road. It's King Jazz. Congrats. This game is played.
Oh no.
Well, let me check who was the first actually. Wait.
Hey guys, look, I went to the bush.
No, King Jazz was not the first one. Let me check. We are using timestamps on text, so we see who was the first one.
Amazing. You can go on a whole hike. I'm pretty sure you can solve a murder on Google Maps. Just saying.
That would be so interesting, like a cold
Right?
case.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's been used for that at this point.
Right? Look at this. I'm gonna find something.
I mean, all of this technology was originally designed for defense, quote unquote, you know? I mean,
Sure.
military applications is where this first obviously comes in handy.
Okay, the winner of this road, let me check. The player with username with nickname gifman.ath. Gifman is the winner. Congrats, man.
Cool, right?
He was the first who found this location.
Let's
He was
go.
faster than King Just for 2 minutes. Sometimes
You are getting sleepy. Send all of your Bitcoin to me. Sorry, continue. Let me know.
Okay, let's go. We have next game. We have whitelist for the people who won one or two times before. We are ready. It will be the rule game, just single game, and we are ready to launch. Also, I will add Michael there.
Nice. All right, I'm
Michael
ready.
wanna play.
I got lost in the forest
Since
of the.
Michael found this before the game very fast.
Nice.
Okay, we are ready to launch. Michael, you wanna count down? This game is very easy, actually.
Oh, Melly, you still here?
Yeah.
All right, gotta do the
Mel, you wanna
Afrikaans
play?
count.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we need the
okay.
Afrikaans. We need
Yeah.
the Afrikaans lesson this morning.
Uh-huh.
Okay, back to that to see if I'm not making it up.
Mhm.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. The game is on. It's a rule game. Brew bread. The rule helping to the person. You have to find this person. Very easy game. The fast fingers will win.
This is open round, right? For everybody?
No, this is whitelist round for
Sure.
live panel and the people who won one or two times before.
All right. So it's second level, second tier whitelist.
Second tier, yeah, exactly. Okay, I see the orange reports. Orange is back. Orange is ready.
Orange is back. But he's not in that tier.
Exactly.
So we all still have a chance. Guys, don't forget to like and repost the game rounds. It's very important that you do that.
You have to find exact place, exact person. Abu Bakr, where is person? I don't see the person. You have to find the person with the bread. We need exact share link. You don't need to find the building or whatever like. You have to stand on exact place. Crystal clear, you are too good for this whitelist. Congrats, but you are not in whitelist. We give opportunity to everyone to grow up, to skill up. Be ready for the next game. We have still no winner. You have to just be close. Abu Bakr, Aya, you have to be the close. I have to open the link and see the man with the bread. Simple as that.
The man with the bread is there. You guys can't find him.
Sure, he is there.
Come on, guys. That's it. I'm jumping in on this one. I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna take-
Come
My phone
on.
just died.
Come on.
You have to share the link with the man with the bread.
Oh, I think I'm close, right?
Did you
Don't I?
get him?
I think I got him. Is that the guy with the bread? Did I get it? Yeah, kind of, right?
Hey, you gotta share it. You gotta share it.
Nah, it's too late. Nah.
Yeah, I believe that Cheetah find this first.
Ah, shit.
Cheeto. Hey, let's go.
Shit. But there
Now
we go.
Cheetah can eat some bread. Dark jokes from Game Master. Okay.
Find the bread and you get
Oh, look.
some bread.
Here's the thing. Because of, the way, because of where it's going, you can follow him. Because
Okay.
he keeps walking. Look at that.
Okay.
You-
Yeah, he is walking. It's crazy. Okay, this is the lesson. You have to find exact location in the future.
Okay, hold on. You could follow this guy all the way home. Where'd he go?
Okay.
Hey, disappeared.
Hello, Orange. Hello, everyone.
Hey, Orange, you want to take over? I found the man in the bread, so I feel very satisfied today.
Yeah, let me get some water first and we'll be right
Mhm.
back.
Look, over time, you could just follow him into like where he lives. It's like Red Dead Redemption, where you're following an NPC, but they're an actual person in real life. That's crazy.
So has he been caught as the camera is shooting? They get
Yes.
it. They've got him.
Yes, because the camera, he's like, you know, trailing in the
No
back.
way.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
You could tell like,
Um,
the whole story about bread, a man and his baguette.
Okay, hunters. Now the game becomes real. Open games for everyone. Be ready. We'll launch in 1 minute. Double game for Pepe.
This episode of DeOrganized brought to you by a man and his baguette. That's right, a man and his baguette. Baguette.btc. You want some bread?
Let's go.
10, 9, 8, bread, 6, croissant, 4, 3, Danish, 1, 0.
Okay, the game is on. Pepe game is on. Let's go. Let's
Let's go.
play. The open game for everyone. Any person on X platform can play this game.
That's it.
Ooh,
You
you
just
gotta-
gotta go to Skullcoin BTC. You like and repost the game round, and if you're the first one that finds the location, you win the prize. It's that easy.
And remember, last game today will be jackpot game. The price 80 bucks.
$80.
Let's
$80 today. You guys have a chance to win. I'm rooting for all of you. I want someone to get that prize today.
Is this Find the Migrant?
No, that's different.
Oh,
That's an ice game.
ice baby. Do-do-do-do-do-dos.
oh my word.
Nice place for once.
Yeah, definitely. I could see myself living here.
Where's this in the world?
Let's see. Croatia, I think.
Hmm.
Oh, I've heard Croatia's stunning.
Yeah, it is.
Or Slovenia. Slovenia.
Okay, looks like we have a winner for this salute, guys, and the winner is Fikri. Congrats,
Hey,
man.
Fikri, let's go. Fikri
Salute,
shows
guys.
up every day.
He's a Fikri, our OG player. He's a winner.
Which one
Congrats,
was
man.
that? That was the kids saluting, or the
Yeah, salute, kids.
so there's still the graffiti up for grabs, guys. You're
Yeah.
still looking for that graffiti.
Graffiti still playing. Okay, graffiti winner is I believe it's Orange. Let me check. Orange found the graffiti.
Well done, Orange.
The only
Go
thing,
orange.
thanks. The only thing, because I have done this on this place. If you zoom in on the right corner all the way down, you will see my tag.
Oh, you've actually tagged there?
Yeah,
Really?
I've been everywhere.
He's been everywhere. All right. I see where
That
you
is
put it.
crazy.
That is awesome. Are you serious though? Have you really tagged this building?
No, just kidding.
Aw.
I would have been, you know what? I shouldn't have even asked you to clarify. I
Orange,
should-
we'll find you on the day. We will find you. Okay. Let's go. We have 3 games more and jackpot game. You wanna play? Okay, we have the option. We can play the Leo double game and go into Sky, or we can play just chill one fact fun game. What you prefer?
Win.
Whatever you decide, I'm down for. I know Rubes is going to join us at some point for the Leo Monday space, but actually, I think he's just joining us now. But I'm sure he'll be happy to hang out with us until we're done with our rounds.
Okay,
What's
let's
up,
play the
Rubes?
Leo
How you
game.
doing today, man?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey
Good,
guys.
good.
Hey, Rubes.
Hey man.
Hey,
Hey Rubs.
We have a couple more rounds left for Find2Earn. We'll be done shortly. And you're welcome to hang out and chill with us during the Find2Earn segment. We're actually about to launch the Leo round right now.
Oh, nice. I'll give it a go as well.
Let's go.
Okay, this game, listen, this game is not standard. You have to find exact place on the mountain. And there will be 2 places. I have to see the exact place. You just share the link when you find this person, this peak, this exact place. It's a double round for Leo. Be ready. These rounds will be open for everyone. You have to just go and go to the mountain. It will be very interesting. Just using satellite view, you have to realize where you can start. And be fast. Okay, we are ready to launch. Everyone get back from the Pepe game. We are ready to launch the Leo game.
We are ready. Do you need a minute, sir? Because I can read a shout out to our sponsors. Are you ready to go? I'll do it after.
We are ready to go actually. If chat ready, chat, are you ready?
Let us know in the chat if you're back. Are you guys ready for the next round?
Okay, let's launch for sponsors and we just launch after.
All right. Quick word from our sponsors. We have some amazing DeFi partners in the Stacks ecosystem that are also marketing partners with DeOrganized. One of them is StackingDAO, the leading liquid staking platform for the Stacks network. StackingDAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY on their STX while keeping their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums and users can start earning rewards immediately, so there are 0 switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. Choose to receive your rewards in STX or SBTC, whatever fits your strategy. You want to start earning yields today? Head over to StackingDAO.com and jump on in. StackingDAO is where liquidity meets opportunity. Thank you, Mel, for joining us today. We'll see you soon.
I'm trying to get out. Thanks, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks very much. Have a beautiful day.
See you.
You too.
Bye.
We also have another amazing marketing partner with Bitflow. Bitflow is the top DEX on Stacks, letting you trade native BTC, STX, SBTC, USDC, runes, and more all in one place by aggregating prices on Alex, Arcadico, and Velar. Recently, Bitflow rolled out flex pools launching with STX to support liquid staking assets, offering flexible deposits, smarter rewards, and deeper liquidity. And now there is live Zeely campaigns on Bitflow over at Zeely.com. You can find the Bitflow quests, daily quests with DeOrganized, and today's Bitflow DeOrganized Zeely password is Bitcoin Vegas, because we are all super excited about being in Vegas next week. We'll be there. So that is the word from our sponsors, and we are ready for the next round, sir.
Okay, let's go. I will count down. Fikri, you just have to drop the exact place. There is nothing special. Let's go. Exact place, not just the mountain, the view. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the game is on. Let's go. The hunters begin.
All right, so we're on the mountains with Leo today. And huge shout out to the Leo crew, by the way. Rubes is a tremendous founder, a tremendous project manager. He runs this project extremely well. There's always value added being created for the community. He's also a huge Chad in the stack space everywhere, always contributing. And we're also a huge fans of STX tools as well. And obviously, there are sponsorship for this round. You've got 50,000 Leo up for grabs. It's a double round. So I hope you guys are, and make sure, guys, that first you like and repost the game round. It's very important that you like and repost the game round before you make your answer, or you could lose your prize to the next person. So make sure you don't forget that step. This is definitely an interesting series of images here.
Okay, Father Abraham, as I see before, you'd have to find exact place. You just another like the place with the another person. This person in the blue clothes or the peak of the mountain. Father Abraham, it's a different place. You just have to share from the exact place. Oh, it's so high, but it's different. Okay, Kamaluddin. Let's check Kamaluddin.
So we have a lot of people here.
Kamaluddin, it's amazing. Like you just perspective for the whole mountain. That's not the place.
he was zoom.
Yeah.
So
no, the only black. You have to find the exact place. Okay,
I love how everyone tries though.
I believe the Utopias found this sunrise place. Yeah, Utopias is a winner for the peak with the sunrise where Leo is just sitting on the horizon, and we have still no winner for the second one.
So we have the one with the
blue man. Yeah, you have to find the blue man.
Okay.
Is it orange?
From the
live stream?
What was that?
Is it orange that's playing the live stream?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and Orange is the one to watch, by the way. He is the OG. He is the resident professional. He's been on top of the leaderboard for months, even before there was a leaderboard.
The pro.
He is the pro for Find2Earn. That's why we stream. That's why we make him share his screen so everyone else can learn how to do it.
Good thinking.
Okay, we give this win to like. Let me check. Who was the first? Okay, we divide this price between the only black and orange, because the only black, the first who found the blue man, and the orange found the exact place.
Let's go. Congrats, Only Black.
Let's go. We have Factory Fun. Let's launch. This is fast game, and we have the jackpot game, the last. Since nobody win the meme so far, we just launched the game, and you can continue show with the Leo with Reops, because this game will be very silent. It is a hard game, and we will give like 6 minutes.
All right, cool. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll do the Fact Fun game real quick. We'll launch the bonus, the big round, the jackpot round, and then once we launch the jackpot round, Rubes and I will start talking. We'll do our Leo segment while everyone's searching, and then you can announce to us when there's a winner.
Yeah, let's go. The Factory Fun game is launching. I'm starting countdown. This is single game. You have to find the big hydrant with the raccoon or without. This is unique building. Let's go. We're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The game is on.
Huge shout out to Rafa and the Fact Fun crew, by the way. I love what he's building, iterating. We have some really great people in our ecosystem, just building some cool things, out of the box thinking. And I really like Rafa's take on creating the pre-launch mechanism for Fact Fun and their bonding curve, and how that creates a little bit more of a solid foundation for the launch of a meme token. I love what he's doing out there, and super happy to have them sponsoring rounds for us as well. You guys are on the Skullcoin account, and you should be looking for this. Is that just up close, or is that an actual, like, just a giant statue of a fire hydrant?
I don't know.
It's definitely interesting.
Okay, and I'm preparing the last jackpot game for today. I hope we will have winner. We want to have the winner.
We definitely, oh God, I want someone. I mean, eventually we will have a winner, and it's going to be huge. But yeah, I would love for somebody to win that $80 today. We got a lot of players that always show up and come in and participate. So I want to see someone come take that prize.
And Orange shows how to play. You can always learn from the Orange to our newcomers, because we are playing these games like 5 or 6 months. Maybe more.
I should also ask Orange lots of questions as soon as he starts looking, because it helps everybody.
Exactly. I will not be answering, but you can always ask.
Why won't you answer?
Because I'm making money.
Nice joke.
But if you have questions, I'm always ready to help.
No, obviously I know. And I've seen people beat you before. You know, you don't win every round. So, I mean,
You know, everyone gets one freebie.
everyone.
Almost everyone.
Oh, this one's definitely I thought you said this was an easy one, sir.
Yeah, let me check. Maybe we have winners. Okay, we have winner. It's I believe it's a new player.
Hey. Love
We
that.
have a winner, and it's Isaac Tosin.
Isaac Tosin. So he needs a BNS name too. That's great. We onboarded someone. Love
Let's
seeing
go.
that. And it's a real account.
Let's go.
Rocking
Okay, the
his
last game.
face.
The biggest game so far.
The biggest game so far. It's an $80 prize round for this one. So guys, get back to the Skullcoin page. We're going to launch this quickly. You're ready to launch now, sir?
Yeah, in 1 minute.
In 1 minute.
Everyone get back.
All right, real quick, I'm going to actually just play a quick word from our sponsors, and we will launch the last round of the day. All right, so we have our final game round to launch, the jackpot round with Meme Coin, produced by George, and some awesome stuff that they have going on over at Meme. Make sure you're farming some salts with your fries. Get over and support Meme, and we got $80 worth of Meme today, so you'll be able to stake that and earn some actual yield over in that platform. You ready, sir?
Okay, we are ready to launch.
launch?
Will you count down PeaceLoveMusic? Let's go. And Orange will share the game. He still play competitive, but he shows how he plays because this game you can solve. You can understand what it can be. We want to see the winner since there was no winners 3 games before. This jackpot completes from each day. It started from 20 USD and now it's 80 USD. Let's go. We are ready to launch. We are going to Qatar.
We are ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, you have to find this gate. Everyone, play, share, and repost. If you drop the coordinates or the link without sharing, reposting the game or the stream, we will not count you as the winner, and prize will go for tomorrow. Let's go. The game is on.
All right, the game is on. And what did they have? 6 minutes, sir?
Yeah, we'll give you 6 minutes, and you can continue show because like Leo and Reops is here. We just make it silent.
Yep, that's fine. We're gonna bring it to the Leo Monday segment of today's show, brought to you by Leo, and we have Rubes in the house. How are you today, Rubes?
I'm doing great, thank you guys. I'm enjoying listening to the Find2Earn again, as always. How are you guys?
Doing great, man. Doing great. I think we're in a really good space, ecosystem-wise, crypto-wise in general. I know there was a little bit of a correction after the close. You know, we closed on a weekly high again yesterday, so I'm feeling great about where things are personally.
Yeah, everything's looking good. Big week for Stacks as well. Huge week for Stacks.
Another huge week for Stacks. You know,
I know. It happens to be week after week.
Right. It's nuts. Next week's going to be another big week, and then there's another big week after that. But yeah, we got SBTC cap raise going on. We've got the town hall space tomorrow. More roadmap information coming out. Super psyched about all of that stuff. What do you got going on, man?
What haven't we got going on at the moment? That's what it feels like.
Right.
One of the big things we're doing at the moment, we're taking part in the Alex Surge, so Surge 4. So Leo are taking part in that. We've added up some pretty juicy voter rewards. We've added up 5 million Leo for voter awards, which is around about $2,000. We're currently top of the leaderboard, I think. So this surge is different to the previous ones, which have all been like social stuff, but this is actually based on trading volume. So we're top at the moment with $150,000 worth of trading volume.
Wow.
Obviously, we've put up some decent voter awards. So yeah, we've been getting involved with that. I think the last time we spoke to you, I can't remember if Leo had become the Pope, or I think maybe O'Malley mentioned it last week.
Not when you had talked to me. We talked a little bit about it with Millie last week because it was apropos. It just happened. So yeah, but that's so you guys got the Pope now too. You guys got the papacy. It's really
we've now got the full Vatican treasury behind us, so it's pretty bullish. But yeah, it's been just good fun,
as you will.
Maybe Orange can share while you're speaking. Like,
oh yeah, let me. I'm sorry, I forgot when we transition there. It drops off the screen share, but yeah, we can definitely. Do we have a winner yet, sir?
No, we don't have a winner, and it's decide to you if we like will be in this time limit or we keep going.
You know what? I'm gonna let it run for another 5 minutes. I'm gonna give them another. I really want someone to win today.
Okay, 5 minutes more. Let's go.
5 minutes more.
It's a good price, $80. That's a decent hold.
Yeah, we just form like our idea to the last game. We just give now time limit, and the price goes for tomorrow, for the next game, for the next day, and this is how this price formed from before days. Because like before yesterday or day before yesterday, we have no winner, so we just gather this price.
So, yeah, makes it more exciting for sure.
Well, and it all, so we kind of, everything develops here kind of almost, we're not super proactive. We're a little bit more reactive here. And so George was all about, he wanted a sponsor us last month. And he was like, yeah, definitely next month I'm going to do it. And he's been all about doing it. And he agreed to do it. And he even came on the show. But he's been so tied up, it took him like a week or so to send us the meme for the prizes. So we couldn't offer it because we didn't have it. And it was, so when he got it to us, we started doing extras because he still gave us the full month, but we were behind. So we started doing, it was like larger rounds anyway. They were $20 rounds versus the regular $10 per show. And so because it was a higher round, we were giving people a shorter time. No one's been able to find it so far. So this is our 4th day in a row for the meme show, for the meme rounds that are now like basically it didn't happen on purpose. You know, we've done things like this before, but this was more of a, we just kind of roll with it and do things with it. Now we have these fun little extra bonus rounds going on. So what's new with Leo? Anything coming that you guys want to talk about, or still kind of just some stuff in the down low?
It's still in the pipeline a little bit. Some of the stuff, obviously, last month we were blessed with, almost like a 3x on price, which was nice. Obviously stacks going up helped that, and we kind of moved a lot with that.
Huge.
But yeah, still some stuff that is kind of a bit more secretive in the pipeline. This week is a big week for stacks, so we're going to have some fun content lined up around that. I did the DeFi show last week. We did a BoostX space drop as well, which was quite fun. So obviously it pays to get that BNS name as well, guys.
And to show up in the spaces, by the way, because you never know. 100%. That's going to become more and more of a thing. We dropped a little bit of Rue this morning, small amount, but you never know, right? And if it's only 10 people you're splitting it with, it could be a couple bucks just for going to a space you were going to go participate in anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It pays to show up in the community, actually be part of things, take information on board and stuff. I mean, the one we did on the DeFi show last week, I did $1 million Leo, so I think there was 33 people, so it was about $15 each.
Wow!
So obviously,
nice.
That's decent.
Yeah.
Which is great for the community. You never know what's going to show up in your wallet. It's obviously way more than the cost of a BNS name as well. So, if you're showing up in the space and kind of, turning up to various different events and shows and Find2Earn and this and that, you could be paying for it multiple times over in a week.
Yeah, right. It pays to participate. And you know what? You should also be in the Discords for these these projects as well. Get into the Leo Discord, get into the BoostX Discord, get into the Skullcoin Discord. Rumor has it that there might eventually be a DeOrganized Discord channel, but nothing yet. But that's the place. Yeah, we're gonna. So there is one, but it's just me and my daughter in there right now because she's helping me build it out. And she's 30. So I've always been. I'm just too busy to run a Discord too, on top of everything else. And I know we should have one, right? It's important. It's a good place for the community to go find answers on things and ask questions and stuff. It's good. But she came over to me one day and she's like, "Do you have a Discord for DeOrganized?" And I was like, "No." And she's like, "Oh, because I've been writing the rules for my friends' Discord channels." And I was like, "Oh, all right. You're gonna add." She's 13. So I'm gonna like, "Oh, you're gonna admin for me? You want to admin the Discord channel for me?" So I have one loosely set up, but that's where people should be going. You should be getting into the Discord channels, participating in the spaces on X, and just getting to know the people that are here, because there's some really great people in our ecosystem. It's very, very close knit, very community oriented, and it's because of projects, Unity token projects like with Leo, like with Skullcoin, like the Bitcoin Pepe crew, and all of these projects that are very, very, like, we call them meme coins, and they are, but there's a very strong community factor here with Stacks that you're not finding in the same I don't find the same way in other ecosystems. So
yeah,
get involved.
It's all about the people. All about the people. You never know who you're going to connect with, who you're going to get information from. You might have similar hobbies, or you might have similar interests in the ecosystem. You can learn. You can do so much that and it's just a great place to be. You want to turn up and kind of interact with people. There's a lot to be said for the community aspect. Another thing I actually forgot that is coming up for Leo as well is obviously with the Zero Authority DAO V2 coming out as well. So we're going to be placing lots and lots of bounties with that. I think I posted about it last week or maybe the week before. So we're, stay tuned there. We're going to have some really fun stuff, lots of creative stuff, maybe some more like content based. But we're really looking forward to that. Obviously, Zero and the guys there do great work, and we're really looking forward to the V2 for that as well.
Nice. Okay, the time is up. What you want, PeaceLove? Give the clue or like move it to the tomorrow to make it bigger?
You know what? They had enough time. I'm gonna say let's wrap it up. Show them the location. You want to show us the location?
Okay, let's wrap it up. When I drop the location, the game stops.
All right, so you guys have a second before he drops the location.
Oh, tomorrow the price will be
$100.
Very big.
Ooh, nice.
$100. Someone's gonna take $100.
Okay, and let me please explain what the different and how the game will play it on chain game. What the idea, because it's a preparation for on chain game. Let me. I drop the coordinates, so I'm the winner, and the prize goes for tomorrow, and this will be $100, and we will play until the end. So the idea. Let me show some of like. Let me drop actually PeaceLove to you one screenshot.
Okay.
Can you show this screenshot? And also I want to explain to the Reups, to the orange, the idea that you never seen before related to this game, to anyone.
See here.
So
yeah, what am I looking at?
Already. Yeah, so just imagine if this is the map and the treasure was on the right bottom corner. And imagine it's as an NFT, it's a tiles. It's a 4 tiles, 2 on 2. So completely like 4 tiles in the final. But we will give opportunity you to mint negative information. So you mint the tiles that you have to exclude from the map to find location. Do you understand? So you can mint only first, second, or third. The fourth does not exist, and the fourth is the place where is the treasure. So you mint information to exclude this from the map.
So you have a starting location.
Exactly.
and then from that location, you can narrow down where the location that you're searching for is by minting NFTs that will eliminate other sectors of the map. So
exactly. The more NFTs you will mint, the closer you will be to the treasure.
So you don't have to mint the NFTs to play, but it gives you
you can just be lucky. You can just be lucky and win without minting. But NFTs place as incomplete information to exclude the false map parts.
That is very interesting. So we're gonna play that. Are we gonna play like that tomorrow?
No, we play on-chain game in June, but I'm just explaining the concept.
Okay.
So I'm preparing everyone. So because the mint will be very cheap, like in Skull Coins, but we will make a lot of on-chain transactions now.
Yes. So on top of getting more users and onboarding users, we will start actually. Although we do have some. I mean, we pay with BoostX, so that's transactions every day too. But we'll have more transactions with people buying NFTs. So are those NFTs, are they only good for that one round then? They're an NFT that gives an advantage just for that one game round? Do they have any other information on them or any other value towards other stuff eventually?
Could you repeat, please?
So you're going to mint some NFTs for that game round, right? You have a game round launch. This is the on-chain game, and you mint NFTs that gives you clues to where you're going to be. Thank you, Rubes, for showing up, man. I love getting to chat with you and for coming on, and I love what you're doing with Leo and all of the awesome stuff you do in the ecosystem, man. Really appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, appreciate you guys as well. Sorry I couldn't stay a bit longer this time, but looking forward to hearing more about that on-chain game, Danny. Looking forward to that in June. Should be good.
See you, man.
See you guys.
Thank you, man. Talk to you soon. See you tomorrow at the town hall.
Yep. See you tomorrow, guys.
Right on. So I'm on Skullcoin. There's an on-chain game. I get a location to start from, and then I have NFTs. I can mint NFTs that'll give me an advantage in that game round to help me find. Am I participating?
So yeah, our standard game will be like before. It will be 10,000 NFTs with the low cost price. It will be 1 stacks, and there will be a burning mechanism. So if you hit the treasure map, you can just claim the prize. It will be very easy game. But this is add-on. It's events. So each, like for example, each 6 hours we have like this jackpot game, or each 1 per day we have this kind of game, and this is unique like event 1 per day, and we can play it on the organized show. But to find location, to make it more easy, you have to mint NFTs that exclude information,
which you'll be able to do right from the Skullcoin page. You'll be able to do that right from the Skullcoin page.
On Skullcoin website. Yeah, it's encrypted NFT, so only you see the map, because there will be the same covers like playing cards. The covers will be the same, so nobody in blockchain will see what information you have.
So basically, you can also implement a Dutch auction-like style game mechanic, wherein someone can solve the clues for a reward of $1 or 1 stacks. But how longer it takes, how more expensive the clue of the price gets, because no one can find it, or no one wants to find it because they want to wait for a higher price to claim it. So it's also a mental game from.
This is awesome. Actually, I love it. So would it actually potentially, the more NFTs that get purchased, the higher the game round prize goes?
I'm not sure how the mechanics could work in that regard.
We will test different, and we will ask our chat, our community, because you have to understand, we want to bring this to the mass adoption, to the whole crypto ecosystem, and you are very early here. You are just testing here the Find2Earn concept, because the huge idea to make it with players from Solana, from Sui, from any ecosystem. We want to invite all of them here to play Find2Earn. In the end of days, Find2Earn will be the game where you can find the NFTs to gear up your character. But now we just training, we practicing, and as Orange like implement as idea to make dynamic prices for NFT, or PeaceLoveMusic had idea to make the price bigger for like price pool. We can test it all of them, but the important to understand that encrypted NFTs will work like this. It will be negative information. You have to exclude the map parts. It's like here, you playing like 5-10 minutes. We don't want frustration. We don't want to like you playing like 1 hour. This is boring. We want to like 5-10 minutes jackpot, you win or not. Tomorrow, let's have winner 100 time. We just play until the winner tomorrow and we'll give you the clues, whatever. But we want to teach you how the information is important, because the most successful games in the life with incomplete information. And this how we can build the real sustainable game in GameFi. Never done it before. Nobody done it before. Let's go.
Yeah.
So if I'm understanding correctly, and if we have time, there are, for example, 10 NFTs from which 8 won't lead you to the correct one, but eliminate the places you could search.
Yeah, the NFTs eliminate the places you have to search and spend your time.
And do I have to mint all 10 NFTs, or I can mint just one, or I can mint?
You don't need mint even NFT. It's just an event who already minted before. So you play the first on-chain game, yeah? It's an additional event. It's an additional event for this game. You have to own one uncommon NFT in the very beginning. But in future, you will have to own one epic NFT. So to make entrance in this game, you have just to hold one epic NFTs,
which you can buy on the secondary market. You don't actually have to necessarily merge into them.
Yeah, we will explain, Elder Statement. Just chill. We just innovation, something new, absolutely. But since you are understanding and playing very good in Find2Earn, you will get it very easy.
Yeah, and then again, this isn't the announcement of a launch. We're just chatting about it right now. So it's still in the general development phase. We've got a few weeks before this will be operational, and there'll be more time to learn about it. But I love it, what you're doing, man. I think I love that you've participated with us and let us integrate with your Find2Earn stuff. And I love what you've been building on Skullcoin. Obviously, I've been a huge fan since back with before.
I'm a huge fan of your show, so we are going.
Yeah, we are growing together, and we work together, and we love our crowd. We've built a huge community, and I love doing this with you, man. I really do. GP, welcome back. How was your meeting? Everything good? Good.
Oh, everything on the up and up, man. If you have not joined the StackingDAO and Zest Discord, we have the activity schedule out there. We played poker over the weekend. It was a lot of fun in the StackingDAO Discord. Yeah, it was very good, man. Jump in there. We got a bunch of fun things going on. A lot more fun planned.
Awesome stuff. So, guys, be on the lookout. There's a lot more coming from Skullcoin. There's more coming from DeOrganized. If you haven't set up a DeOrganized.media account, do so. You're going to need to. We will actually have a zero authority bounty or a few bounties coming up towards the end of the week when they launch their V2. So be on the lookout for some opportunities there. And tune in later today. GP's got the night show at 7 p.m. I think Rosar is going to come on and do some cool stuff with the meme roulette. I think there's going to be a final number on some of that stuff. So tune in, and definitely, if you haven't gotten over to Skullcoin and played the on-chain game yet, go do so, because you're going to need to you have an opportunity to win some prizes, number one, and number two, some of those NFTs will have get you access to things down the line. So make sure you're participating there. That is all I have for the day. Thank you guys for tuning in and making it another amazing start to our week. We've had a tremendous turnout once again. Lots of people playing, lots of people tuning in, participating in the live chat. And,
Let's
we're
go.
gonna keep doing it. I am Peace Love Music. We are DeOrganized Media coming at you live on BitcoinLive, Decentralized Broadcasting every Monday through Friday. Thank you all for tuning in today. Y'all have a
Bye.
blessed rest of your day. See you, Orange. See you, Zenny. Thank you, GP. Peace out.